Alright, grade 6. So, I am just going to tell you in this video where you're going to cut or where you're going to glue everything and put it into your Flipbook. Now, we have done all here. This week we were working on our two middle ones, air can expand or contract, and air has mass. So, I'm going to find my pages. There should be two different ones. One that says air can expand or contract and one that says air has mass, and the first thing I've got to do is cut them out. I'm going to start with air can expand or contract because I want to do one at a time. So I'm just going to cut these out, and we really hope that you guys are enjoying the videos we've been making. I don't know if you can tell, but we have a lot of fun. It's kind of nice to just, you know, we try to make a video that you're going to enjoy and get a good laugh out of. I am curious if anyone's been trying some of these experiments at home. I know they aren't all possible, but I mean this week if you had ice in your freezer and a balloon and maybe an empty pop bottle, you could have used a larger pop bottle. It maybe wouldn't have worked quite as well filling up the balloon with the expanded air, but it would be worth a shot. You might be able to see something happen, or if there's some other way that you could sort out how to do that experiment, that would have been really great as well. Okay, so again, I'm just finishing cutting out here, making sure that I don't misplace any of my papers because that would be really terrible. And this one I can just leave together and I don't need to worry about it. So I'm going to take my hot air and I'm going to, again, along the dotted lines, fold it back. I'm going to take cold air along the dotted lines, fold it back. Now I'm going to open up to air can expand or contract. Oh dear, right here. My goodness. Get it together, Miss H. Man, it's like you guys are here. I'm talking to myself. I'm making mistakes, rolling with it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this picture and I'm going to put some glue on the back. Again, sound effects are always effective. And on the top I'm going to glue this one right like this. Okay. Here it's showing me that these little dots are air particles, so I can see that the cool air inside is more dense, everything's closer together, and that when there's warm air inside, it's less dense, and so they're spread apart. They're not as close together. And then I might take my pen or a marker or something, and I just want to note that this is expand, and this one over here is contract. All right. Can you tell that the lights just went off in the class? Got to turn them back on. There we go. I think that helps you see it maybe a little bit. Then I'm going to take my hot air and cold air, and I'm just going to keep going with this. So this is warm air. I'm going to keep the right side warm, and the left side I'm going to keep cool. So put a little glue on that side, flap. Glue it there on the cold air. Glue that here. Okay. Now underneath, I'm going to glue these two papers, one under each flap. I just need to make sure I'm choosing the right one. Okay. So here it says, when air is something, the molecules have more energy, so they move faster and take up more space. The air becomes less dense. I can match that up with this, so I know that the one that says less dense is my hot air. So I'm going to lift up that tab, put a little glue on the back here, and I'm going to glue it under here. So when this tab, I'm going to have to maybe raise it up a little. See that? Then when I close this, you can't tell, what's underneath it. Ta-da! Surprise! And then this one says the air becomes more dense at the end, and I know cool air inside is more dense. This is cold air. Cool and cold are synonyms, so they mean the same thing. And underneath cold air, I'm going to glue this close to the top because I realized it's about the same size, and now you can't see. The one thing you're going to want to add is here to your little thermometers, this is the cold air, so you want to fill it up with that. At one point it was filled with mercury, but now it's like red dye of some sort. I'm going to show that this is cold air, so I'm just putting a little on the thermometer, and over here I'm going to do the same thing, except this is hot air, so I'm going to try to go and show that it is hot, so my thermometer is raised up. The only thing you have to do is fill in those two blanks, and that is your air can expand or contract. Okay? Now, air has mass. You might be asking yourself, Miss H, Miss Smith, Mrs. Inch, what the heck? Why didn't you guys make a video for this one? And the reason is, it's always tricky, this particular experiment, when we're trying to prove that air has mass. Sometimes it works really great, sometimes it's not so great, and the video that we found on YouTube, we thought just really effectively showed you the experiment without, I don't know, it just really worked well, so we thought sometimes it's nice to see someone new, and we also found the guy who was doing it pretty funny, so hopefully you could enjoy that he was a little theatrical, a little dramatic, a little over the top, as he was also doing the experiment for you. I'm just about done cutting here. Really exciting stuff. Anyone got big plans for the weekend? Sitting at home, yeah. Oh, video games, classic. Family movie night, I love it. Oh, going for a walk, yeah, it's supposed to be like plus 15 or plus 18 this weekend, so hopefully that I can get outside as well and enjoy some of that fresh air. Anything else? Oh, FaceTiming friends, great idea. Oh, learning a new instrument. Wow, you'll have lots of free time for that. Oh, learning some magic tricks. That's a good one. Or some card tricks. Wow, you guys have lots of really exciting plans for this weekend. Can't wait to hear all about them next week in our one-on-ones. Oh wait, I just heard about them in our one-on-ones. I can't remember.
Darcy, you have a problem
Oh.
with my one?
Welcome to school. It's just like you're here again. Before I glue in any of these pages, I'm going to take some pencil crayons, and I just want to add some color to my balloons because, well, who doesn't want a little color in their life? So I'm going to pick some Christmassy colors, and I'm going to say that this red one, this one's going to be red. Of course, you don't have to color your balloons, but don't they just look so much nicer colored? Jeez, Miss H, you have some real skills. Except that I just colored out of the lines, but you know what? We don't have to talk about that. You don't have to point that out. I know if we were in class, you'd be pointing it out. Miss H, you went out of the lines. Yeah, maybe I'm 33 and I know how to color in the lines. Oh, these lights. Look, when there's no children in here, the lights go off all the time. Perfect. Oh, wow. Those are some mad coloring skills, hey? One day, you'll also be able to color in just like I do to this level of expertise. Okay, here we go. So, up top, we're going to take these two pictures that have, well, the pictures, and we are going to glue them, but I don't, oh, here's my glue stick. We're going to glue them up top. Little glue. And I want to kind of glue it closer to the top because underneath of these, I'm going to be gluing this. So if I put these too low, this one's not going to have any room there. Okay. This one gets glued here. Ta-da. Wow. And then my balloons, I see the little dotted line. I know I need to fold these back. And I'm going to glue them where they're equal weight, and then one where it's showing me that the air actually has some mass. A little glue there. But Miss H, if there's nothing to glue underneath it, why are we making tabs? Whoops. Why are we making them like flaps? Because on Friday, when the answer keys are released, you're going to see that we're going to be writing some things below here. So we want them to have little tabs. And now as I've been thinking about it, yes, we can't wait to hear all about your weekends. This week, when you've signed up for your one-on-one with us, we're giving you 10 minutes each to meet with your homeroom teacher, to talk about life. We've got some talking points up there for you. And yeah, we can't wait to see your faces. It really feels like it's been too long. So that is all you need to know for this week for where your flaps go. And remember that the answer keys will come out on Friday at noon. See you soon. Miss you. Bye.